Heed my words.
Running a
Return of the
little
dragon
light in the
is not
pockets,
mere
lass.
coincidence. This is one of the
Your
signs.
pockets.
The signs
They're
that
a
link
little
Mars
low on coin.
with your constant inebriation.
It's all about sizing up your
Put down
mark, lass.
flagons filled with your vile
The way they
liquids
walk,
and embrace
what they're
the
wearing.
teachings of the
It's a
handmaiden
dead
of
giveaway.
time.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business.
Kira,
Maybe you'd like a
certainly we can
taste.
come to some sort of an understanding.
I've got a bit of an
People must be
errand to
made
perform,
aware of the
but I
chaos
need an
inside.
extra pair of hands.
Enough, Maramal.
And in my
We've all
line of
heard
work,
the dragons.
extra hands are well
No need
paid.
to use them as an excuse to harass
Simple.
our customers.
I'm going to cause a
Very well,
distraction.
Talon.
You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand.
We're not kicking
Once you have it,
Just
I
keep
want
the
you to
servant
place it in
busy.
Branche's
Let us
pocket
all
without...
sin in
There's
peace.
someone that wants to see... I'll be out of... Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach. Do you want me... You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall
Blessings of Mara
and use
upon
your
you.
lockpick on
Wonderful.
the strongbox.
Where to... Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara around the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Of course. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be... Mara's don't... It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times.
If you're
But you should consider her
they
light a
mean
beacon in the storm.
I lost my own. Lelia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago. When the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim, I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her.
Market come morning.
And Ulfric sits
You better
upon the
be
there.
throne of Skyrim.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right, all right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Ah, you're a smart woman. Head to the Riften jail and talk to... You'll be well paid for your time. I'm not exactly... No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No god would lock up a
Talking to each other
Blackbriar without
again.
the old lady's permission.
New in town, eh? Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged. Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nor thinks I sell my catch across a good portion of Sky. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that if you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering. Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the... Yes,
I'll
I
meet you
saw
outside of town.
beggars roll the paltry amount of coin that... Where I tried to include her in my lessons from Maramal over at the Temple of Mara. But she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
If you've got the coin, you're welcome. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to Mjol the Lion is used to adventure across Sky. Head north. Else you could go see the Jarls. Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild.
Sorry,
Don't we
I'm
have enough
afraid I
problems
can't
with
help
the
you
war?
much.
My skill in battle is unmatched.
If your
Fortunately for
allegiance
you,
lies with the
that
Empire,
skill can be bought.
we haven't much to
Why someone
discuss.
just stabbing
You
your
caught me
foes
at
who
a...
can roast
It
them
was
off
my
in a
sister,
gout of arcane
Lilia.
fire.
We recently heard she'd been... Anyway, I'm glad my work at the My father was a... My mother is the priestess of... Don't mistake my... I just think... I'm not so certain. I'd... appreciate... Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Black. We've been... My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop.
Could be used. Elistet guy Shadar. Shadar.
There's an apothecary in town, yeah. It's down on the lower road.
Well, maybe we don't have to buy a horse. We can get Frost.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
Thank you.
Hands off. Trouble?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of...
Probable torturer's guide. That's something I'm going to take.
Need a drink, you go to the Bee and Barb. Stay out of the Ragged Flagon. Stay out of the Ratway.
Why can't we open that door? Must look like someone was hanging there.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? When speaking of the Blackbriars, only one thought should spring to mind. We are not to be trifled with. Help us, you end up rich. Cross us, and you'll end up a memory. Is that enough information for you? Look, we all have our flaws. Mine is that women can't get enough of me. So I had this little affair going on while I was betrothed to a beautiful girl named Svidi. Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer that her brother attacks me with a knife. I mean, I had to defend myself. Exactly. Now I have to stare at these bars for 8 months. Can you believe it? I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family in Riften, and this is how she repays me.
Well, you kind of cheated on her.
That whore's head on a platter. All I need to know is where she is.
Well, for money.
That's the spirit. Find her, and I promise you'll be well compensated. Yeah, mother. Well, at least I have all the. She was a young woman, buxom, with long. She used to sing the most lovely songs. All that talent will go. And let me guess. That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. My plan was to take the horse from our law. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the... Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. I obviously don't... Take it.
Thank you. Put it out. Yeah. Oh, there's someone there. We cannot talk to them.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Staying safe, I hope?
Yes.
If it's a bed you need, talk to Kirava in the B&B. She'll set you right.
Well, guys, we have to wait now for morning to come.
Okay, lass. Ready to... We've been... No, since we're not the dog. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all. Gather round, all. Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time? Patience, Branchet. It's a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence. And it turned out to be crushed nerve root. It's with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Valma Blood Elixir. Oh, come on. Are you talking about the Snow Elves? The one and only. Mystical being living...
What?
Masters of magic. Imagine the course through their veins. How did you get that then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
20 coins? No one has that much.
Live for thousands of years.
This is just what I need right now. Why would you even listen to me?
See into other people's thoughts. I can't afford to get one. Can I afford not to?
Why would you even listen to him?
Live for thousands of years. What if he's right? Maybe I'll buy one.
Fresh meats and produce.